comrades, I greet you all, and hopefully we are still doing okay. As you all know, call me Okelo Samuel Sebi, aka Sebastian Ogoni. I'd like to respond a little to my brother Fred Lumbuye, Comrade Fred Lumbuye, regarding the message he sent about Ambassador Olara Otunu. I feel it is very important to clear the air. Recently, I also had Bosmic Otim. He was also talking about the same issue. So I feel it is very important to clarify something, since I'm also one of the noob leader from Acholi sub-region, and the whole issue, it is kind of a politics that some people are trying to play. I heard Bosmic team was trying to make it look like a kind of a fight, that Bobi Wine is using Lumbuye to fight Ambassador Otunu, so that Ambassador Otunu should not win the race. That was a statement from Bosmic team. So they're trying to make it look like a kind of a politics. They're also trying to add part of tribalism in it, so that the whole thing should look like it is Bobi Wine fighting Ambassador Olara Otunu, because maybe we are all from different regions. But to clear the air, I want you to get this message from me. I've been with Bobi Wine, who is my party president and is the president of Uganda, the one we all voted for. And I've had a meeting more than 5 times with Ambassador Olara Otunu. And I know both of these two people. One thing I want to say is that when we lost Speaker of Parliament Jacob Olara, Bobi Wine traveled to Gulu, and the person who welcomed him in Gulu was Ambassador Olara Otunu. He was welcomed at Ambassador Olara Otunu residence in Peche. We even had lunch there. After the lunch, then later, President Chagulanyi traveled together with Ambassador Otunu to Moro, where they had opportunity to meet with Jacob Olanya's family. This was one of the great moments to see Ambassador Otunu and Bobi Wine together. After the meeting with the family of Jacob Olara, they traveled back, and President Chagulanyi spent his night at Ambassador Olara Otunu home in Gulu. Later, I got a phone call from President that I should first go to Ambassador's home. He was already there. I went there, I sat down with him, I met with, it was me, Ambassador, and President Chagulanyi. So from there, we had a meeting. And among the things that Ambassador told Bobi Wine was that in 2005, he wanted to run for the position of the Secretary General. But he was not endorsed by the government of Uganda because the government was supposed to endorse him for him to run for that position. And Chagolanyo was like, these are the challenge we have. It is very unfortunately that ambassador was not able to run for the Secretary General simply because of political differences. Now, I don't want to go into the detail of whatever was discussed in that meeting between Ambassador Chagolanyo and me. But I am not disagreeing with what Lumbuye said, that maybe there was a backdoor discussion between Ambassador Otunu and General Museveni. But what I want you to understand is that relationship between Ambassador Otunu and Robert Chagolanyi, it is too deep that some of you don't understand. The two talk. And even right now I'm talking to you, you are here talking. Don't be surprised that they have even had opportunity to talk. So let us stop this kind of hate speech. Let us stop it. Let's stop it, because President Chagolanyo, I know, the President Chagolanyo, I know, will never fight Ambassador Olara. Because they talk. If there is any problem, Chagolanyo will call Otunu by himself and they will talk. Olara will even call Chagolanyo and they will talk. The truth is, it only took long for Ambassador Olara to be endorsed by Uganda. 20 years down the road. 20 years. Because he was supposed to contest for that same position in 2005. 20 years down the road. He was not endorsed by Uganda. And according to the UN system, you are supposed to be endorsed by your country. And in this case, it is Museveni who should endorse him, because he's the one in power. He's the one being declared by Electoral Commission, though we know who we voted. So, there's a saying in Acholi that paying all the bull kiko polo. So let us not rush so fast in judging certain things. Because electing Ambassador Olara as a UN Secretary General may be of our own advantage. That is one thing we should understand. The fact that these two are also close friends, I am very confident that electing Ambassador Olara, the UN Secretary General, will play a very big role in a peaceful transfer of power in Uganda. It will play a very big role for a peaceful transfer of power in Uganda. And some of you even will be surprised and shocked to see that happening. So thank you so much, and God bless you all. I say all this for God and my country.